Hey, what is up, everybody? John from White Wizard here, and I wanted to kind of do a couple of special announcements. Number one, we finally have a new single coming out. It's going to be coming out next week. Very excited to debut it. Um, it's called "Pay the Fiddler." It is the probably the heaviest track we've ever done. Very excited to see what everybody thinks. It will be released mid next week, so stay tuned. I'll have plenty of notice on it as it's coming out, and there will be a place to download and buy it as well. And yeah, so look forward to that. And we actually will be having more successive singles dropping. We're going to have another one probably later in the year, and then one early next year before we release the EP, which is called Time to Pay the Fiddler. Basically, we've got an EP coming out of songs that will come out next spring. And then we have a full length album that is actually a concept record that I've been working on for a couple of years. And it tells a story. I'm also writing a novel along with it. I might even do a comic book with it. And that's going to be really exciting to finish and see what everybody thinks. It's got a really deep story and kind of ties into kind of what's going on with humanity now and my possible morbid visions of the future. And I've got this kind of fictional story I put together that's kind of been really fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing where all of that goes as well. So we're gonna have a lot of music coming out, and I'm really excited to finally get there. I don't know, for those of you that don't know, I was starting to work on the next White Wizard record, and I got in a really bad motorcycle crash a couple of years ago. I crashed my Harley. It's a long story, but it was a really bad one. I was in the trauma center for several days. My wrist was shattered, and collarbone broken, all sorts of bad stuff. And it's a miracle that I'm playing guitar again. One of these days I'll tell the whole story, but it was a hell of a few months of recovery, physical therapy, and fighting through it to get my hand back and to be able to play again. So once I was able to play again, I was able to start finishing up the writing and creation of basically both the EP and the full length album that is a story based album. It is a pretty epic thematic record. And all of this has kind of been being put together by me the last year and a half or so. And I'm real excited. It's been a lot of work. I've produced everything. This is the first record I've completely produced and engineered. And I've got some great people involved. Some great people have played on the record. And I think the performances have been just stellar across the board. I'm really proud of all the musicianship on it. And I did a lot myself, of course. All the rhythm guitars, clean guitars, bass guitars again, keyboards and synths where those are at, acoustic guitars, and I did play a couple of leads as well. But there's just incredible players across the board on both records, and I'm excited to get them out. Hopefully you'll hear the EP, I think, next spring, and I expect the full length to be out next summer, hopefully not long after that. And then we plan on getting out live. I've got a really great lineup of people I've put together. I kind of dabbled after I was getting done with the record in this last few months with some different ideas. I wanted to maybe do a couple of things with older lineup people just for the fans, but that didn't manifest. And I think at this point, my mentality with White Wizard is I just want to look in the future and not the past. And I've got a great group of people together. I'm real excited about the live performance for next year. We're going to debut the new lineup at Hell's Heroes in Houston next March, which I hope anyone who's going to the festival will check it out. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I'm very stoked on, I've taken my time to find the right people, because I think that talent isn't the only thing that matters, but also the people. And I really feel like I've got some great people involved right now with the band, and they also have great talent. So that's a winning combination as far as I'm concerned. And, you know, I'm trying to see this vision through. That has been a long, arduous journey. For those of you that have seen the band, I invite you to watch the White Wizard story. I've done chapters 1 through 6 on YouTube. It's telling the high-speed GTO lineup story. I completed that, and I hope that people will go listen to it that haven't, and finally hear my side of everything, and not all the internet fodder or kind of bullshit that you've heard over the years. But I'm telling the story in my words, and it's all there for you guys to check out. So I will continue to. I hope to release an audiobook of the story when it's all done. And that'll probably be after I finish the novel for this upcoming concept record. So a lot left in the White Wizard story, you know, in the White Wizard adventure. We'll see where it all goes. It's put me through a lot, but, you know, I kind of left my job in the corporate world to do music, and dove in so deep. And even though it's given me a lot of heartache and stress and financial difficulties over the years, and been very destructive in some ways, it's also been a blessing and a beautiful thing to be able to make music on my own terms. And that's what I'm continuing to do, and I'm really proud of that fact. And I'm really proud of the material that I'm about to release. And to piggyback on that, I am also about to start a podcast. I'm going to be doing a weekly podcast along with a lot of shorts in between. I'm going to be talking about every subject you can imagine. Hopefully, eventually, I'll get some guests on once I get it going. I'm going to do everything from, you know, music stuff to every kind of philosophical subject you can think of, to food. I may do food reviews. I might even do some cooking stuff. I cook a lot. Travel stuff. I'm just going to start going crazy with it and see where it goes. Who knows? And whoever wants to come along for the ride, hopefully we'll pick up people along the way, and we'll see what I can do with it. I think it's important for people to kind of get to know me as a human being. I think a lot of fans see me as kind of this mysterious character they've heard all of this stuff about on the internet, but they don't really know who I am on a deep level. So I'm kind of looking forward to doing that, and I just kind of want to do it in general. I think it'll be a fun thing to try, and who knows where it will go, but I'm just going to go into it with a positive attitude, and you know, just try to have fun with it. So other than that, look for the new single next week. I'm really excited for you guys to hear it. I also want to lastly say, please subscribe to our YouTube. The number one way you can support the band right now, because I'm doing this independently. We're not on any record label whatsoever, and don't plan on being on one, is subscribe to the YouTube. You know, we're trying to build that. We've had a lot of bad things happen in social media over the year, from hacks to people not taking care of things to record label stuff to whatever. And so we're trying to kind of rebuild social media. It's been kind of a tough deal. I kind of have my personal Instagram that I do White Wizard updates on here, etc. But the YouTube is what we're really trying to grow. And by subscribing there, you'll help grow it. And you'll get all the information, all the videos, all the songs, and everything that I'm doing on there. So it's just youtube.com/White Wizard. That's it. It's very simple. Put the name of the band after, and you'll find it. And please subscribe. That's the number one way you can help us. We're going to start having more merch. I will have an exclusive merch page being done. I am not sure what site I'm going to use yet, but I'll basically have those links up next week, on where you can buy not only the new single, but there's going to be some great shirts coming down the pike that I'm going to make, and there's going to be a lot more merch that we're going to be releasing in 2026. So keep your eyes peeled for that. That's the other way you can support us. Don't buy anything through any other websites. Buy the direct stuff from us that I will be announcing on YouTube. And that's how you can support us. Anything with the new music that we're doing, etc. So really want to say I appreciate all the support that everyone's given over the years, and everyone that's stuck with us. I am proud of the music that I've written and recorded over the years, but I'm most proud of what's about to come. So I really hope everyone will listen with an open mind and just listen. Really, that's all I want, is people to hear it. And that's all I ask for, is people to listen and hear the music. And tell your friends, help us push it. That's a big challenge in this industry, is just getting it heard. There's so much music out there, and it costs money. We got to pay for social media stuff, we've got to pay for advertising, everything costs. So any sharing that you guys can do really helps to alleviate that burden as we move forward. A lot of good music coming down. Again, I'm really proud of it. I think it's the best stuff I've ever done, both the EP and the full-length release. And I will let you guys all know when the song drops next week. And until then, rock on, and we'll see you guys soon, man.